Now, moving forward, those of you that have been following our Prime Minister, the Prime Minister has always said, upon the declaration of the United States of Biafra, the Brigade Cabinet will be dissolved. I know he has said that publicly and privately. And that is exactly what I did. With the power vested in me and in nobody else. It is me that he vested that power, because I know the reason why he requested for that to happen, which is not what I'm going to start explaining here. If somebody respects our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, and he gave that order, why should the person or the individual try to disobey that order? And they'll tell you that they are fighting for Biafra. They want to raise funds for Biafra. Is it the job of the finance department, headed by Sonny Akparawa, to be talking about raising money for the Biafra restoration? It's not his job. But for some reason, they all decided to do what they think they want to do. As we are speaking right now.
Small wahala don't do for Biafran government too. Government where they just form on the 29th of November. We never reach 1 month. Small wahala don't do. Anyway, I call it small wahala because it is a normal thing. You know, any day you decide to make a positive step towards your goal, you begin to see challenges. You know that kind of thing where we say, you as a young man, you go to pursue woman, they go for you. You get 5-10 women every week. The day you go decide, say, oh man, no pursue woman again, make I find one, why I go marry. Now that day, now you go know, say woman scarce. You know that kind of thing. So these are the difficulties. Or if you come, you know, can't do anyhow, come marry one. Once the day where you marry, 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month where you marry, all the girls where you told since they go begin the chat to say, how far, where you dey? Some of you go answer, I take no. Anyway, I never marry, Sha, but I know saying I saw it dey be. So the thing is that there are challenges, and the challenges in Biafran government just began. Some are saying that it is because of the absence of Simon Ekpa, that it is because of his absence that all these things is happening. Now, let me tell you what is happening. Even on the convention day, I heard the chief of staff, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, said that Prime Minister Simon Ekpa has given her order that the day that, you know, the Biafran government will start officially, that the day that they will declare Biafra, that all cabinet will be dissolved. She said that all cabinet will be dissolved, that a new cabinet will be instituted. That is what she said. She even said it in that convention. All right. So after that convention, the cabinet was dissolved totally so that a new cabinet will be instituted. But one person insisted, the Minister of Finance, that guy. The day where I see that guy self, I look and I say, who be this one? Anyway, I'm not trying to judge him. I'm just, you know, making a joke of him anyways. So the Minister of Finance insisted in 1 or 2 things that he wants to raise money for Biafra. They say, yes, we know you want to raise money. He said he has an idea. They say, oh yeah, wait, they don't remove you. Wait, give your idea to the person where they appoint. Say, be you one work. No, give your idea to the person, the newly appointed person, Minister of Finance. Give your idea and work with us. And this man insists. He insisted. In fact, to the extent that he has gone out, make some call, you know, call some people, call some group. You don't defund group. It's just unfortunate. Honestly speaking, it's just unfortunate. When I heard this news, and of course, yesterday being Saturday, there was a Zoom meeting where Dr. Mrs. Ngozi Orabueze was in the Zoom meeting and explained some of these things. And that is the video I'm going to play for you now. It's so sad. Like, it's so sad. If you want to work, and they don't appoint you, come on, you can share your idea with the person in seat, isn't it? Must you be Minister of Finance? Must you be appointed? What of millions of people that are not in that cabinet, that are still struggling, fighting, you know, doing everything, putting in their money, everything to make sure that this thing is going, and they are not part of that cabinet? Will they kill themselves? I don't know how some people they behave anyways. But please, I'm bringing this video. It's not any sort of discouragement. I'm not discouraging anybody. As I said earlier, any day where you decide to make a positive step, challenges will come. So these are part of the challenges. Ask any government in the world. Go to America. Republicans and the Democrats are fighting daily. I'm not talking about Nigeria, APC and PDP. No, those ones are not the same. Go to other countries. Go to other countries. Things they happen in government, so it's normal, but it should not exceed how it should be. So please, I pray that that man will, will think about it and respect himself. Anyways, let me allow you to watch what Dr. Mrs. Ngozi Oraboeze said yesterday in the Zoom meeting that they had. All right, as I said, do not be discouraged. Watch it, and as you're watching it, if you're coming across my video for the first time, do not forget to subscribe. Turn on your notification button so you get notified anytime I upload a video, right? So please watch this.
The Prime Minister has always said, upon the declaration of the United States of Biafra, the Brigade Cabinet will be dissolved. I know he has said that publicly and privately. And that is exactly what I did. With the power vested in me and in nobody else, it is me that he vested that power, because I know the reason why he requested for that to happen, which is not what I'm going to start explaining here. If somebody respects our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, and he gave that order, why should the person or the individual try to disobey that order? And they will tell you that they are fighting for Biafra. They want to raise funds for Biafra. Is it the job of the finance department, headed by Sonny Akbarawa, to be talking about raising money for the Biafra restoration? It's not his job. But for some reason, they all decided to do what they think they want to do. As we are speaking right now, the finance minister now has sent out a WhatsApp, a Zoom meeting for the 40 state administrators in Homeland to meet with him tomorrow. But he refused to come to the meeting with the person that the Prime Minister have given the power. But he went, this is just to disorganize and destroy. But you know what? Not in this struggle where I am. This their case is dead on arrival, and they will fade if they want to. Like I said again, I don't know their issue. I'm not going to get into that. But we have a defense minister that is currently attending to some issues in defense. And that is the right thing to do. Because when PM was available, most things come to him. Most information come to him. But all of a sudden, because he's out, some people think they are the ones that is in charge of everything. I find it very sad that somebody will come to the air to tell the world that without him, the Biafran Convention wouldn't have happened. And that is why it's very, very important for us to know how we can help the finances. We don't want nobody coming out to say that without him or her, the United States of Biafra will not be achieved. That's a slap on our face. That's a slap on the thousands of people that support our Prime Minister financially to get the United States of Biafra. So for Biafrans to have that bandage on their face every time, that without me or without anybody else, or without the finance minister contribution, that there will be nothing like United States of Biafra. Nothing like that. All of us contribute in our own way. I'm not going to tell people what I contribute in this struggle. I'm not going to tell people what I've lost being in this position. That is not what I need to do. Because Biafra is way, way bigger than what I do, what I lost, and what I put into the struggle. But under this leadership, that must stop. Nobody can come and say, without them, the United States of Biafra will not stand. Or without the money they brought up here, which is money we pay back. People give money, and there are people that give thousands of dollars to the struggle. You don't even hear their name. And that was why we're trying to clarify some of, yes, we thank people who brought us money in time of need. But it's also important for us to know what was borrowed. What did you borrow us? How do we pay back? I think that's just basic accountability. It's not to stop anybody from doing what they do, but it's just the transparency. Because we are in a new administration. We are now a country. It's not everything that have to come to the open, but we know things that the cabinet needs to know. And there are things the cabinet do not need to know. And that is why the cabinet decided we are going to have a week break before we start our fundraising. And Sonia Ekpa and Ogenkere and Nigeria went to be telling Biafrans that Dr. Ngozi Oraveza have canceled fundraising and are trying to connive and try to deceive those in homeland, our angels. But I'll tell them, please, do not get involved in this madness. Do not. Do not. The PM has gone through this part in the past and it didn't end well. The essence of the information department is to let Biafrans know what is going on. Keep us abreast of the information. Not to use the information department to be spreading false information to the public and spreading lies and try to witch hunt somebody because you feel PM did not give you the power to run the struggle. PM knows all of us one by one. He knows what each individual can do before he gave that power. If you think PM knows that you can run this struggle, he would have made you the one in charge until he comes out. But the Prime Minister didn't do that. And as long as he didn't do that, you must bow by that instruction that the Prime Minister gives. That's the right thing to do if you truly love the PM, as you say.
So what do you think about this? What do you think? Drop your comment on the comment section and do not forget to subscribe to this channel, right? Thank you, and I can't forget to say, may God bless you.